Hey Gemini, welcome to your monthly reading for September 2022. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the month of September. So take what resonates, obviously, leave the rest. You can always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. But let's see, Gemini. Okay, we have 54 with initiation. It says the crossing. At the bottom of the deck, we have 63, which says gestation period, winter's dream. Some of you are stepping into a new period, like it's almost like you've been in this gestation period, and you're kind of like starting to maybe step into something now. Now's the time, is what it feels like, potentially. What's going on for Gemini here in September? We have support. And we have innocence here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, it feels like you're new at this, or this is something new for you, or it's taking you out of a comfort zone a little bit. I feel like though, like people are supporting you, or you have support, or people just in general. The support card's giving me like 3 of Cups vibes. So let's see what's going on. What else is happening here for Gemini in September, please? We have innovation. Yeah, it definitely feels like something new, which is Jupiter in Aquarius. We also have Mars in Leo. Sorry. It says drama. I feel like there's an excitement. There's a young kind of like fresh energy here. Both of these cards, number 63 and 54, break down to 9s. So again, I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been like you're at the end of the road of a period of your life, and now you're stepping into a new period of your life. And I feel like with innocence and innovation, it feels new, or it requires something of you that is like not typical for you, but I feel like you're supported, and there's kind of this like excitement about it. You also could be telling a lot of people about this or something, like maybe like Mercury and Leo, like you could be telling people about this or sharing it with people, and people like think it's a great idea. They're supporting you in what you're kind of like talking about, or what you're saying you're doing, something like that. Let's see what comes out in the tarot here for you, Gemini. Let's see what the situation is here for you in September. We have the Devil, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, there's something that I feel like you really want to connect with. There's something you're invested into. Devil energy to me isn't always like bad. It can be something that you just really want to have, or something that you desire to have. It's Capricorn energy, right? So there's this fixation on like sticking to something and not letting it go, right? Capricorn energy will like see something through till it could take 100 years for it to play out, but they are going to stick to it. Saturn energy. So there's a sense of like commitment, and even with the Hierophant energy here at the bottom of the deck, there's a sense of like you having to commit yourself to something, and I feel like it's whatever this new thing is, but it's like your heart is in it as well. So I feel like you want to have a lot of success with whatever this is, and it's very much got your focus and your attention this month. Like you can't even take your eyes off of it, whether it's a person or an opportunity. But I do feel like with this Queen of Cups, like your heart is in it too. So it's coming from a good place. It doesn't feel like it's negative, I guess, in that sense. It doesn't have the typical devil energy to it that people usually kind of talk about. I feel like it's just saying that you're really committed to something. You're really dedicated to something. You may have to learn a lot too. So this might be something that you are having to dedicate a lot of time and energy into as well, because you're trying to plant seeds in something. It's taking up a lot of like your time almost, is what I'm getting. Let's see what's going on in your mind, or the mental space for you, Gemini. I almost said Capricorn. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the 3 of Swords. So there could be a little bit of overwhelm when it comes to the mind. You could also just feel very scattered. Mars is in Gemini right now, which can sometimes be like lots of ideas, lots of things going on. Seven of Cups, I feel like there's maybe a lot of directions or distractions possibly this month that could kind of cloud the mind a little bit. So just being aware of that. Some of you though, this is like a little bit of fear or worry around stepping into this like new energy, this kind of authoritative energy that you're having to kind of like move into. So from a mental perspective, it's just being cautious around distractions. If there's any, maybe even things that people are saying to you, or like things that you're saying to yourself, right? Like just being very cautious. And maybe for some of you, if you are so focused on this, that could also kind of send you into an overwhelm from a mental perspective as well, because it's just like all you're thinking about, right? So just being cautious of if it's like an over fixation. So there's almost like a need to kind of be cautious of like how the state of your mental state, the state of your mind, and getting control of that when you kind of like need to get control of that. So let's see what's going on in the heart space here for you, Gemini. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Lovers, and we have the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of like things or people that you're connecting to this month, or a lot of ideas that you're connecting to this month. Like, it kind of feels like for some of you, you might feel like you're in over your head a little bit, and you might have to kind of pick and choose or prioritize what's most important. That's what I'm kind of getting with this Lovers and this Page of Swords. Like, you might have to choose what's the most important thing to do right now. What's the most important thing to connect with right now? Rather than just being open to everything. And even Two of Swords, like choosing, having to choose what's right for you. Because I feel like Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, like there could just be a lot of things maybe requiring your attention, or again, like distracting you, that aren't necessarily things that you really want to connect to, right? So it's like discerning what to connect to. And I've been getting this for a few signs where it's like knowing who or what to connect to and what not to, like having to make those choices to kind of stay on track is what it feels like. Let's get the advice for you, Gemini, which we're going to reveal at the end. What's the advice for Gemini? Bottom of the deck, yeah, Eight of Swords. Like, I feel like your mind is kind of getting you a little all over the place here. And again, it can be that like Mars and Gemini can kind of just be like, gotta do this, right? Like kind of a little all over the place, right? So I feel like too, if you need support in whatever you're going through, like definitely ask for support. If you need help delegating things, if you've got a lot on your plate, like asking for help, right? That sort of thing while you're trying to focus on something here. Because for some of you at one point during this month, you may feel like you've bit off more than you can chew or something like that. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Devil. There is, again, this like sense that you're really wanting something or a strong focus on something. Why is the Devil here for Gemini? Why is the Devil here for Gemini? We have the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, something's got your attention. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Swords. Like I feel like the Five of Swords is saying it's like a winning at all costs. Like you are determined and really wanting to put a lot of focus on something here. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here for Gemini in September? Gemini in September with this Ace of Pentacles, please. We have the Strength card. Yeah, it's interesting too, because like Strength overcomes the Devil energy. So I almost feel like in order for you to be able to put focus and intention into this, you have to block out the distractions, block out the temptations in order to have a sense of victory and success and to be able to take action the way that you want to take action. There's definitely something around distractions here this month for you. What's this Queen of Cups for Gemini? I feel like you can get the job done. I'm not like worried about whether you're going to be able to achieve it. It just feels like there just can be a lot going on. We have the Death card and the Empress with the Queen of Cups. I feel like there's growth here. There's a shift in what you're trying to achieve in your life. So there's a shift here that's happening for you, but it requires, for some reason, your focus. And so I don't know if you're trying to build something, maybe trying to get something to grow with this Empress, Seven of Pentacles, like really trying to nurture something and use your strength to really kind of like put all that you have into something. Because I'm getting with the Sun and the Devil, it's like focus. And not letting things, again, distract you. Because I feel like you're trying to grow something here or transition something or go through a transition by growing something new, right? Like you're kind of in this initiation phase. You're starting the new thing. You're stepping into this like new experience, and it requires nurturing. Why is this Nine of Swords in the mind for Gemini? We have the Nine of Wands. So this could be like overthinking could be a bit of a pattern for you. And this is like the Chariot, the obstacle that you're having to kind of overcome here. Why is this Seven of Cups here for Gemini? We have the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, like it's like the path. We have Temperance. Slowing down might help you as well. Like if you're like, I gotta go, I got this, like all these things I gotta do. Again, I mentioned that prioritization of like what needs to be done like in this moment. It's like you might just kind of have to take a step back and slow down. We have Temperance, we have the Hanged Man. Like slow down. What's the practical, tangible, step-by-step things you need to do? I know for me, like I have Mars and Gemini. And I sometimes, like for me, when my mind gets a little crazy and I'm just like overwhelmed, I write things out in a list form. I'm a list person. Not that I have to stick to the list, but it's just like getting it out on paper sometimes. And then sometimes I write it out. I'm like, oh, that's it. Like my brain has been going like crazy and it's like, there's not even that much to stress about. I'm just like stressing myself out. Right. So I almost feel like it's like you're kind of on a loop here where it's like you almost can't get out of the mental craziness. And I feel like it's asking you to just like slow things down a little bit because you're so focused on your goal and where you're trying to go, which is great, but don't overwhelm yourself in the process because then sometimes you just end up in circles and it's not really productive. What's this Three of Swords here? We have the Ten of Cups. I also have the Ace of Wands. Some of you could have a relationship thing going on. Maybe you have an end. I was getting this kind of with the Death card and the Queen of Cups. Like you might have had an ending to a relationship or something. I feel like that could still be weighing on you a little bit here as well for some of you. If it's not that, I feel like it's just don't let the fear of like, oh, what if things don't work out? Don't let that get to you. Don't let that start swirling in your mind. Why is this Five of Wands here for the heart space for Gemini? Five of Wands, please. Six of Wands. Yeah, so you're going to be able to overcome this. Four of Wands. Like there's success, achievement. It's like a blip here. I just think you're maybe getting ahead of yourself, or again, you just feel overwhelmed, but it's not anything that you can't overcome. What's the Lovers here? I'm hearing the struggle is worth it, or the struggle is going to be worth it. We have the Moon. With the Four of Cups, you might have unexpected help, or you might have help that you didn't see being an option for you, or something coming in that's an option for you that you didn't see. It could be love even. Why is this Page of Swords here? I feel like it's something that can help you. We have the Star and the Queen of Cups. I just feel like there's potentially also as well like a lot of emotional healing that's going on here. Like maybe you're seeing where things have been hard or challenging for you to even like be receptive or open to, due to emotions and things that haven't worked out for you. And I feel like you're healing that and you're overcoming that this month as well. So there's this sense of victory over kind of the more challenging things emotionally that you've had to deal with. So I like that, because I think that that's going to help you move forward. So a lot of you, it's just the mind that I feel could be kind of, it feels like emotionally you're doing a lot of healing and you're very open and receptive and moving in that direction if you're maybe questioning it. But it's like, I think it's like all the distraction and the chaos around you that maybe could be kind of playing the biggest part here this month. So your advice, we have the Sun, we have the Hermit, and we have the Ten of Swords. So stay focused, I want to say. Again, if something has ended in your life, or you're like coming out of some period and stepping into something new, it's like that's what needs your focus. Not getting wrapped up in the mind, not letting the mind kind of like pull you down or distract you. I feel like there's a sense of enlightenment with the Hermit and the Sun, or like a wisdom that's coming out of this ending is like showing you something new. And so it's needing to reflect on those things from the past, or things that haven't worked for you or that have been challenging, these like things that you've maybe been pretending have been okay, because it's the everything is fine card, when really you've maybe been kind of struggling. But I see you coming out of that struggle. I think it's just about keeping your cool a little bit from a mental perspective, and like you'll be shown the way with the wisdom with the Hermit and the Sun. We have the Sun card twice here, so it's like you're being asked to focus on something, to see something. There also could be two like things that you have realized, patterns as well, that you are realizing that have been holding you back. So if you have a new direction, or you're like seeing these patterns very clearly, it's asking you to work with this and overcome this and like move through those blockages and those challenges, and don't let those old patterns like creep back in. If you do, you're going to see them, I feel like, with the Sun card, and then it's just a matter of like getting back on track. So this looks good. I feel like you're headed in a new direction for sure. I think it's just about getting there. But I think you're going to be taking action throughout this month too. Like it doesn't feel like a stationary month. I'm actually getting a lot of movement, but there's also like a lot of mental movement. So again, just kind of manage that as best as possible. So it's a little bit more of a seamless month. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Gemini. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other signs. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful month of September, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.